Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
Hello, and welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones Season 2. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I am Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I am Taylor as Conrad Hearty, candidate for mayor.
I'm Brian as Robin Renard.
Jorge, but my name is Remy as Remy.
We were doing a lot of stuff before this.
Very funny.
Apologies.
I'm John. I play the world famous P.D. Sinclair. April Fools, you thought I forgot again. What's up, legends? What's up, legends?
Literally the first time I've laughed at an April Fool's joke in maybe 20 years.
I like that you had to repeat it again closer to the mic to make sure everybody heard
What's
you
up,
nice
legends?
and loud.
Hey.
So, before we get started, a few things to go over. Podcast coming out April 13th. That's Tuesday the 13th. You know it well by now. We have our Instagram, Outlaws and Old Ones. Good stuff coming out there. That is at Outlaws and Old Ones. We have the wiki. That's still up. We got the Discord. Public links going out. We're going to send them. I mean, you maybe forgot.
They're like pubic links.
But they are public now. It is open season on there.
I'll give you my public link.
We are now all messaging often and being pretty mean on
We'll
there.
talk to you.
Pretty hilarious.
We'll talk to you whether
Be a
you
part
want
of
it
the
or not.
conversation.
Get in on these mean comments.
You
Well,
too
there's
can
most
say
people being
mean
mean at us.
Come in
Some
and
people give a
cyberbully
master
us.
class in skills. We give you a master class in the only skill, cyberbullying.
You hurt yourself
Yeah.
for fun.
Have some free bullying, guilt-free.
Yeah.
You're
Would
asking for
Would
it.
you like to be mean with no repercussions? There you
To
go.
us.
The
Not to
Outlaws
everybody. Be
Network
nice to
Discord
everyone
maybe
else.
for you. Ask your doctor before.
We're very strict on our
Don't
rules.
ask.
Don't bully other people. Maybe us is okay. Maybe not. I get sent.
And even then, it's probably not. We're just
So
going
if
to do most of
you're-
the bullying.
If your school administrator has had to pull you out of class to have a conversation about some comments on Facebook, boy, do we have the
Nice.
Discord for you.
Another thing.
We're
Also,
stalling.
I hope that school is college because if you're not 18, then
You're
get
not.
out.
Get outta here.
Get
Get
the
out.
fuck out of here.
You're allowed to stay for the show, just
Get
it's
out of
cool.
here because it's about to
Don't
get
go
sexy.
away.
It's
I would
about-
say I would prefer probably
I would prefer
everybody
you
be
get
of age,
out.
just across the board on anything.
If
Pretty
you're
much
not an
don't talk to me
adult,
if you're a kid.
go do kid stuff and
treat
not this.
treat every public interaction like an orgy. Everyone's over 18.
Now you're-
Everyone keeps it clean. Everyone knows each other's first name, and no one mentions anything that they don't want mentioned.
Oh, I was just going to go with treat every interaction like an orgy. Get out.
Another thing, the YouTube channel.
Yes.
We put it down temporarily. We're doing some fine-tune adjustments.
Under
We're going to be working on a
construction.
few things there, and we're going to have it back up as soon as we can. Have time to wrap all that stuff up. We're being very ambitious right now. Another thing, final thing before we get started. This is a horror comedy show. This episode in
Again.
particular is going to feature heavy violence out the gate.
It's gonna get bad.
No,
They'll probably
it's
get normal
fine.
violence. They may return with sadistic violence of some kind. I don't know. There is a dog and a cat with them, and they are about to be in a very violent situation. Taylor's acting like he's the one who's gonna.
I'll
Yeah,
get you
so
and
some
your
stuff
little
might happen.
dog,
No,
too.
Okay.
So
I-
if it's about to get very graphic, I'll try to remember to say something. I can't promise I will. So just be careful for that. And that's it. So we cut back to where our party currently is, the aforementioned Sinister Village.
I just got something.
I say aforementioned, I guess, from last time.
I think you're
Mentioned it
correct,
this
Shannon.
time. The dog and the
hope
cat being
so.
safe in the car. I
Pretty sure they're in the car.
feel like they're always with you, and y'all didn't say you left them in the
Oh,
car.
No,
all
no.
right.
Somebody specifically said that I think it was Robin. Maybe it was one of the other guys said that they specifically like close the animals in the car.
Do we have a clip?
I'm like
Robin?
95% sure.
Robin,
Can't do that right now.
did you do it? Did you say it?
I
Robin?
know for a fact that the kitten wasn't on my person when I was in the car because I put her in the car
Yeah,
when I
that
was
kitten
when I
is-
was when I was on the when I was riding the board on the side. I remember putting them in the car.
That
Roll-
kitten is lazy, dude. That kitten does not follow.
So they weren't
Robin-
like so they're not in my jacket. If anything, they might be.
Roll luck, Robin.
Okay.
While he's doing that, a quick recap of the map. Of the
Hard
locations that's gonna be.
success.
So the animals are in the car. So that crisis is averted.
Yeah.
Phew.
Thank
No.
God.
The town has primarily one entrance. It is like kind of a circular arrangement of these makeshift buildings that they have. It has one, like the opening to the town is like the one main road that runs from west to east. So the opening is on the west side of town. It's just that one main road, and it's a lot of alleys off of there. It's just like a lot of alleys above and below the main road. Now, most of you came in through that western gate. It's not really a gate because there's not walls around the town.
Sure.
But y'all came in, walked down the road, and then pretty much like third alley on the left, you went up, and at the intersection of two alleys is where you're dealing with the apartment building where all the stuff is happening, where you're trying to get into. Now, Remy and Conrad came from the southern side of town, not through the actual entrance, like directly into alleyways. That's where they killed that houseless person, and they
Killed.
We didn't kill him.
Oh, they
I
knocked
knocked his head to
us.
sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we knocked him out,
That's right. You're right. You didn't.
And
you
then-
and
didn't
I
kill him.
stole his booze.
And then
I
legally
said
distinct.
specifically
You
non-lethal.
did. You did. You're absolutely right. I have the memory of you bashing his head against the wall
I
behind
cut
That
you.
his head
happened,
off
but I did
non-lethal.
it non-lethal.
Forgive
Also,
me
you
for
don't know
not
if he's
thinking
houseless.
that you
I
killed
forgot.
him. You
You're
only bashed his
absolutely
head
right.
against a wall.
He was just a man enjoying the.
Yeah, we
the-
actually have no
the
idea.
Aesthetics of the street.
For the listeners,
Entirely
you can
possible.
choose to try to knock unconscious instead of hurt, and then it is like a James Bond knockout where it's not like super
Hush,
bad.
little baby, don't say a word.
It's not over and over again. That is
Little baby.
It's not over and over again.
Dear.
so that's probably
Dear,
that was
dear,
in like
dear.
the second alley from the western gate, as I'm gonna keep calling it. And then you cross the street over to the third alley where the rest of your party was. You join them in front of the makeshift apartment building that has 4 floors, I believe. And while you were all
The one that asked for the password.
while y'all were amassed there is when you got into the scuffle with the 3 people who came to rob you. PT Sinclair. There was a discussion between PT Sinclair and them. They were asking for an item where they would leave. And before the discussion came to a resolution on its own, Conrad got involved and it became violent. I'm trying to be as not
Objective and
So I
That's not
missed
how
a
I
little
remember
bit.
it, but
I missed a little bit
fine.
in my summary, so
Almost
I need y'all to
exactly
fill me
how I
in.
remember.
But I know PT was telling them about the stuff that they could go steal on Cobra Kai.
yes.
And then Conrad came over and started like ousting the reporters, and then the reporters blasted one of the criminals in the stomach. And
Oh my
that was
God.
the last
Yeah.
thing I wrote down. But can
That's-
anybody fill me in?
Yeah,
on, beyond
absolutely. I
that?
can
Yeah,
fill you.
I can
in.
100%
You're missing
fill you in
some
on that.
crucial
There's
details.
no-
I do want to. I will
Crucial
allow it
detail.
because we have the thing on recording, so we're gonna get to directly see the difference between
Yeah.
perception
So-
and reality.
Conrad trying to save face here and trying to find a solution that was like not drawing attention to it while trying to maintain a campaign was talking to a bunch of hooligans. They weren't cooperating, so he left the situation. When PT busts in, starts, razzle-dazzling them, when Conrad had it handled and had his own plan, which he tried to communicate by like, hey, would you just stop it? I'm trying to work it. He gives him a razzle-dazzle. These guys aren't fucking buying it, so Conrad comes in and tries a different tack and like, look, you all want to get serious, come back and see me later, because they were trying to steal fucking PT's favorite gun, the thing he was also using as a cane, and Conrad Hardy doesn't put up with people trying to steal an old man's cane. So he put himself in the situation, and then things got violent, and that is what happened.
This, folks, you'll hear what happened in the episode before this. This is how propaganda works. It's just a careful
Yeah,
retelling.
people like me get smeared.
Nothing he said was technically wrong, except for a few things that were blatantly false. But
Name one.
it was going great. He was getting out of it. PT Sinclair's ruse
Except
was
that
working.
PT was
And you said, and I quote, it was a fucking complete mess. It
It was. They
I'm
were trying to
bridging.
steal his walking stick. That's not a success.
The point is,
Instead of simply walking away, we are now going to have to fight them.
we're doing the last time on, right? And it's the shot of
And if it was multiple characters doing the last time and they couldn't agree on what had happened.
it's like one of those like episodes where each person does their own version of the story,
Rashomon.
but they did it
Yeah.
for the
Rashomon.
recap.
that
no,
one
so-
episode of X-Files.
It's like imagine the
Oh,
end of the
yeah.
last time on Outlaws and Old Ones, right? And the last thing you see is Conrad Hearty yelling, "We got a couple of journalists over here," or something to that effect.
that
whereas-
happened.
And then the one with the shotgun goes, "Oh shit," and immediately whips out the shotgun as the three in front of you whip out their guns, and he
Mhm.
blasts the one on y'all's left.
Okay.
And that's where cut to black, open up to like. So it's gonna be Remy
one
had
of the
actually
criminals
walked
just
away.
got blasted by one of the
One of the yes.
journalists. Yeah.
Remy had actually just walked away. Conrad and PT are in the shit.
Sounds right.
Robin is like a few paces back over by the journalists. And this is all kind of happening in front of the apartment buildings on the corner. It's loud. It comes in with that ringing of like the shotgun, particularly you, Robin, because the shotgun was like probably right next to your head when he
I was
blasted
gonna
it.
say I have the extreme close up, like Saving Private Ryan,
It's
fucking
from
like
your
this,
perspective right now,
and it's
I think.
just ringing, and I'm like,
Yeah, and you see there's one of the guys is like, kind of like ragdolled against the side of the alley on the ground because his chest is like bursted open from the shotgun blast. But he's like getting up already, and you only have a moment to see it. You see like in slow motion that all the other guys who had already lifted their guns are like about to pull the trigger. So we're going to
oh, it's like, is there anything I can do?
I'm fucking with some borders. I'm sorry. I'm like fucking with the stream while we're.
What are you doing?
I'm doing some bad stuff.
What do you have? No.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing?
Okay,
I can see
so
it.
we're in the middle of the guns are coming up. Me,
The
Rob,
guns
and
have
PT.
been like, so when the guy said "oh shit" and whipped out his shotgun at the same time they whipped out their guns. So all
The
guns
journalist fired
are out
first.
now. And I'm willing to assume that anybody who wants their gun out also knew to whip it out.
Do any of us have any guns?
Yes, as a matter of fact, Conrad
has
does.
like 8 bullets.
I also
I have
have
7
that.
bullets because
Oh,
I
you
shot
just
once.
once.
And I believe PT has his 16 shells.
Yes.
I want everyone to watch with 7 bullets in a dream. We will survive this.
Oh
So,
my god.
In your eyes.
All right. So
Yeah.
what I was
Is it journal?
what I was doing,
No.
to be clear,
The
is I was
three
trying
people
to
happening.
slapdash put together a Roll20 view for the audience.
Oh.
I have the very quickly drawn map that Jorge
You
did.
put the map up.
Don't put the
It's
map.
not up.
He didn't put it
I
up.
have it. I have it as a scene in case we want to cut to it, in case there's a clarification we think the audience should see. It is an option.
No, the
now.
point is y'all are in an alley. Conrad PT are up right in front of the 3 people who all have handguns. Robin Renard, the journalist, are a few paces back. Remy has left the scene. Also,
good for
the
her.
opening,
Goddamn.
the opening of the alley, to the main street, has a crowd of people that already came because when Conrad Hearty started talking about being mayor,
and the journalists and
the three
candidates and
guys had started calling more people over.
Okay.
And so we're going to do, let's just do it on order of dexterity.
I got 70.
I gotta just write down what y'all's dexterity order.
Yeah.
Uh,
45.
Do I count in this if I'm not in the
Yeah.
room?
You're still there.
still
You
gotta-
definitely. Oh, I
you're
can't
still
stress
in
it
the
enough.
initiative order.
Based on where
I mean, I'm
you are
hearing
on
all of this.
the. Yeah,
and-
you definitely heard someone go, "Oh shit," and a shotgun go off.
Yeah.
PT, what's your dexterity?
PT's dexterity is bad.
He's very old.
He's 25. It's 25.
He's an octogenarian. Please,
And
please
what
give
about
him some
Remy's?
help.
55.
Which is bad, because I believe I'm right in the thick of it.
You are right in the thick of it.
I was trying to escape the situation. But the
Yeah.
clap of my
You
dexterity
do
was
have your
dummy
shotgun
thick.
in your hand, though.
That I do.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
And
Well-
They hadn't taken it. They just asked for it.
Guy,
It's fine.
They
I'll
asked.
be nice and
Pretty
I'll
nicely.
let Remy go.
I'll be nice, he said. I am a
Hey.
generous god.
I didn't put you into this situation, and I'm not going to pull you out of it. So
No pulling out.
no pulling out.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're-
Raw
this is-
Patrol.
no.
Stop
That
it.
has nothing to do with that.
Stop.
Oh.
Stop it.
All right, it's a
No,
joke. from
that
before
was
we
the
were on
right
stream.
time to
That
use
was-
it.
ugh.
We handed that
I'm
directly
still
to
disgusted. Look, man.
him. We'll be reposting that picture of Raw Patrol
No,
Yeah, you have to now.
please.
on Instagram.
Ugh.
So, what is this? The episode of I can't look at the chat right now.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Yes. So
Shannon was talking
Conrad,
about shit in the chat.
Conrad, you also like while you're still hearing the ringing of the shotgun blast, you're like raising your
Wow.
handgun, and you can see
Wow.
that you're a little faster than everybody
Doing
else.
the arch.
It's like it's happening in like slow motion. You know?
Wow.
Who shot?
Wow.
Give me like quick. Just describe. Okay, I got 3 guys directly in front of me with everyone else in the back of the alley.
You
One,
heard
2,
the
3.
you heard
Who
the
shot?
shotgun. You heard the shotgun blast go off behind you. One of the guys is already slammed back against the side of the alleyway. He's clearly the one who shot by the shotgun. He's had like an explosion of blood up the front of his chest. The other 2 are still like raising their guns. They're like up, but it's like you can see the slow motion like
'Kay.
extending of the arm.
Conrad's gonna use his rapid fire. 2 kneecaps. Both of them.
So
And
you're
he's
trying to
gonna
get
run in the
all
other direction.
4 knee.
No,
No,
Trying
I'm
to
trying to get 2 kneecaps. 1 kneecap on each of them.
Okay, that's gonna be You said you have the whatever.
BDI does not suffer penalty die when aiming at a small target. Also ignores penalty die for multiple handgun shots for rapid fire.
That is
Conrad
that is
was
the
built for
exact
this.
use of it. So what is your
Conrad
how
is
many-
a hammer, and there are 2 nails in front of him.
how many attacks per
Wow.
round does your handgun have? You have 7 bullets.
3.
It's a revolver, right? Or
Yeah.
just normal handgun.
7 bullets. I've got 3
Total.
per turn.
Okay. So you're
I'm
using
using 2.
2 and you're saving the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You realize you cannot use it to have an extra bullet next turn, right?
Yeah.
And that
yeah, no,
behind
that's
those
the plan.
3 guys, there is a crowd of people in the alley.
Yeah, that's why I said like,
Cool.
and we're gonna cheese it,
Just making sure.
just straight out.
You don't get to run.
So yeah, roll your 2.
That's good. That's better. Oh, wow. Okay.
Kneecap, kneecap.
Conrad has a
It's-
96 skill in handgun. He rolled a 63, which is a success, and a 34, which is a hard success.
Which is also part of
Which is
why
another thing I call.
guns and bullets have become harder to come by to try to even out the playing field a little bit.
So
But
that
this is great. This is
it's-
perfect. This is exactly the
this is
right
what it's
use
supposed
of
to
your seven bullets, I think. You see they're standing up, and you see the immediately like the buckle down is like there is the little shower of blood from
The 2
from
squibs
both
go off in
kneecaps,
their
yeah.
legs. Yeah.
There's like the little, if you're somebody with BDI probably sees the little flecks of bone that come.
Oh!
Like
Wow.
they can see the Mortal Kombat of it.
Yeah, the X-ray move.
Yeah, then zoom in and
It's the
X-ray.
Aaron Black X-ray.
I was thinking more of a sniper X-ray, but it's...
Oh, the elite sniper elite something.
Oh, it is sniper elite. Fuck.
So they're both falling to the ground. Remy, it is your turn. You're around the corner, so you can't fire at them, but you hear what has happened and you have a moment to respond.
Okay, so I'm around the corner. I'm going to. Okay, so I hear the noise of the shotgun blast, and I'm walking away like, fuck these guys. I'm so excited to get a fucking drink and get out of here for 1 second, and then I hear the shotgun blast. And son of a bitch. Okay, so I turn around and I start walking back to like I'm assuming the rest of you are looking at this little map with me, but I'm gonna start walking back to like the intersection where all of you are,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna shout, "Everybody get down if you want to live!"
On the floor.
So
And
this
that's
is
about all I can get to.
this is all happening very quick. Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm
You're
gonna
use that
release
thing?
my new thing. Yeah.
Can
Can I describe the physical attributes?
I don't know what
like
this
what
is
it
yet.
looks like?
Sure, yes.
You can be like, no, that's not how it works.
I-
Wait,
yeah,
Shannon,
I know.
Shannon, is this your new weird science item?
Yes. Also, do I have enough time to use it this turn? or
Not
does
this
it-
turn, but you
yeah.
have enough time to start setting it up, but you don't know how it works, so I don't know how you're going to. I'm listening.
Okay. Well, I had
What's-
envisioned. I'll tell you what I
Y'all
had
couldn't have talked about this
envisioned, and
before.
you can-
Oh my
No, we
God.
ran out of time. So I had envisioned. I was looking for a way to retrieve it, right?
Mhm.
So I'm envisioning a grenade crossed with a yo-yo. So I would essentially have to set it up and then like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Swip.
I just want to be
I
able to.
need a
go.
grenade.
It has to be reusable, so I need to be able to.
I need a grenade
Exactly,
that stays
right?
attached to my finger.
I can send it out and then it'll come back.
Yeah,
We call
Yeah.
it like the lassie
Yeah.
because it always comes home,
that's cute. I was trying to think of.
and it's like a lasso because it's made of rope.
I was
You see
trying
where
to
I'm
think of
going?
how to
Like, I was
work in
trying
the
to-
lasso bit.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I feel like
Call
Jorge's
it-
about to be like,
Outlaws
no.
No,
Well,
Name it-
I'm
Name it
I'm
Ted
just
Lasso.
considering it.
Shut up.
I can
Yes.
give you the lasso design. I
Okay.
can't promise that it's not going to hurt you as well, though.
No, if it hurts me, that's fine. But I want to be able to reuse it and have
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah, no.
That's
I'm
the
Keeps
point.
hurting me
Yeah,
every time
okay.
I use it.
I'm just watching my fun weird
Yeah.
science designs go out right into the garbage can. It's like, I guess we have a grenade yo-yo.
Wait,
Perfect.
wait. No.
No, now you have a grenade yo-yo.
I don't want that. I want what you were gonna say.
You're gonna keep working on it, so you can
Okay.
make improvements to it.
A mysterious device is being prepared that we can't see right now.
Yeah, so you have you have the grenade, and it's basically
Not a grenade per se.
yeah.
That was just the easiest way to describe it.
So it's the
Some
it's
may
A
call it a grenade.
reusable, retractable explosive, or the
yeah.
Nade.
renade. The
It's the,
renade. Thank you, Brian. The renade.
it's the general shape of a grenade, but instead of having the green like bumps and stuff that the grenade has, it is like a bolted together little piece of machinery.
Is it weird that the only thing I could keep imagining was the egg from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire with like the hinge?
It is a lot like that.
Oh
Cool.
my god.
Yeah.
I win.
Very silly.
The lever for it, that's the part that hinges open instead, and there is like a little funnel down into it, and the pin for the grenade, instead of being a pin that you pull out, is the pin that you hold onto when you throw the
Gotcha.
Nice.
Very
Oh
nice.
wow.
So
Very.
you pop it
very
open,
nice.
and you know what needs to go into the hole.
Turns
Yeah,
out that when you
Oh,
just
come on.
explain the specifics of an insane
how are you gonna-
idea, it gets cooler.
How are you to start preparing?
Or building 101.
You're the
Lord.
only one who knows what goes into that hole.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab just a knife, just whatever knife I have on me out of my pocket.
I'm sure you have a knife.
Yeah. And shoot, do the classic.
It's gotta
hand move.
be in the hand, in the palm,
Yeah.
and it's gotta be all the
gotta
way
do
down.
This,
Oh,
close
yeah,
your
a
hand around
line.
it and just
Yeah.
way too deep
You-
slice it, just like in Supernatural. Just
Yeah,
like
you
they-
win- you got a
the blood
Winchester.
out.
And you get
Milk it
4
out of
drops.
there.
You get
Yeah.
4
Where
drops
you
out of it.
see
So-
like the majority of the blood get flung to the side, and
Yeah,
then you have to
and then
squeeze the couple
4
drops
drops
out.
or
Yeah. So you're cutting your hand open and squeezing it into the grenade. Like that is a big part of what is happening during this round for you.
Blood magic. Pretty cool addition to the game.
No one ever thought to cut
it's
their tongue
science.
like an
Science.
incredibly
Blo-
fast healing and like meant to be cut area of your mouth. Just a quick like, what? There we go.
That's
Horrible.
somehow.
Sounds
You're just
very-
cutting the
Hang on,
most sensitive
hang
area
on,
of your
no,
goddamn
no,
body.
I just have to.
Easier.
Hang on, guys. I just have to like.
Ah.
Or like, you know, if you're like a normal human being, just floss really quick, like, cool, that's bloody enough. And then just spit 3 times.
Jensen Ackles every season furiously fucking.
If you just nick the
No,
the
my
top of your
gums are
head a
too
little bit, your
resilient
head
now.
will
We've been
go
doing
off.
this for 84 seasons.
I know. I cured my gingivitis after like 3 weeks of doing this.
So the 3 people,
Uh-huh.
they're all. I mean, oh, can
One of them fell over.
I get your damage, Taylor, for the?
Yeah,
It was 8 for the-
damage
yeah.
8 on the first motherfucker.
And one.
And
then
one on the second.
hard.
One on the hard success. That sucks.
Very funny.
Meatball.
He really pinpointed it, but then
He's
it
got a
just,
hard one, yeah.
it just hit him like
it was
a
a
little
duddy
BB
bullet.
gun
It was
right
the
in middle of the
1930s,
knee.
you know? It's just a little instead of a
Yeah.
pachoo.
So the first guy that got knocked against the wall, he's hurt for sure. But it's far enough away where it didn't like completely blast through him. He's like bleeding a lot from the little beads everywhere. But he is well enough to like get up and like while holding his chest start firing
I
back.
just start firing. Okay.
With a shotgun?
No, he's got
a handgun.
He's got a handgun.
He got hit
Uh,
by a shotgun.
It's probably gonna be
There it
right
is.
at Conrad.
Yeah, is there
because
is
you're
there
right there.
any way PT
Well, I
could
turned
have
around.
One of the kneecap guys.
I turned around and ran.
Is there any way that
Yeah.
PT could have reacted to Conrad's turn by hitting the deck? Or are we going so slow that I haven't?
No, all these things. This is all kind of happening at once. Basically,
Cool.
that's why Conrad doesn't have time to run. That's why I mean, like hers is happening
Gotcha.
a little bit faster. Just
It's the end of
You're
Resurrection.
narrative,
far
you
away
know?
and It's
Yeah.
magic. Yeah.
So the first guy. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I don't care for the
Wait,
sound of
so-
that one
so-
bit.
I don't
So
much
this is-
care for this.
This
I
is
just
one
never
of
hit with
the.
NPCs.
This
yeah.
is one of the 3 guys.
This is the guy
One
who-
of whom has been blasted.
This is the guy who got blasted. Yeah. And
Okay.
he's like kind of crouched over and he's like barely getting up and doing like the, when somebody gets shot in the movies. and they're
Pulling-
like,
yeah.
"Ugh."
Squeezing one off sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's the Keanu Reeves
Phil
Point Break.
Coulson.
But tell me he also shoots straight up in the air and not at me because he's
No,
so.
he
You
shoots
haven't
at you.
developed a relationship of any kind. But
He
you
definitely
didn't
shoots
take
at
your
you,
mask off and
and
realize.
it's like it's not a neck, it's right in the arm for 3 damage.
On Conrad.
So not anything crazy.
Okay.
Oh, gee, Willikers.
It
Oh,
is
for the
for
love of
you.
Mike.
It's probably about that. The guy who got shot in the kneecap actually.
The first one and the second one.
Both of them got shot many.
The one who got shot
the
up
one who got shot
real
in-
bad in the
who
kneecap.
got shot real bad in the kneecap was the one in front, the
Mhm.
leader of the gang that was talking. He received more than half damage, so he's got to roll consciousness to
Fuck
stay
yeah.
conscious.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, you little babe.
He does manage to stay conscious.
Copyright.
Go to sleep, you little babe.
I don't know how. It's probably public domain, but still.
But I'll
Fuck
give him
yourself now and
Actually, was
put
it written
your
for the
head
music?
down.
Then I was-
I'll give him a second to sit on the ground and hold his knee. That just
Ah.
got shot instead of committing.
Ah.
Stop it. Stop this.
Thank you, Brian, for being
What is this, Family Guy?
Yeah, thank you for coming to our Family Guy fans.
Family Guy reference.
It was a good joke.
It's funny.
Of the few that they had.
I don't. Yeah, fuck you, dudes.
One
Like,
of
what
the
are-
I did
far
laugh a few times.
overused
I'm
ones.
not-
I don't care.
One of the
Too
like the
proud.
Simpsons they were looking at a calendar in The Simpsons once, and they were like,
Oh,
"What
no.
is today? Oh, it's the one day a calendar year that Family Guy has a good joke," and they just like go right by it.
If I can watch a YouTube compilation and see all of the good content from your show in 10 minutes, it's not a good show. I don't know what to tell you.
John,
Shame,
do you
'cause I
wanna-
like
do you wanna
Seth MacFarlane.
go that- Do you really want to go there,
Let's-
John?
let's
we have a
get
show
back
right now.
to-
Do you want to go there?
The potential.
Yes. The
Murder.
third guy
Potential
who only got nicked in the knee. He raises his gun also to shoot at Conrad. They would have been shooting at the journalist, but now they have like a guy right who's done.
Also, who just did that to them?
But he misses with his shot.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Were you trying to hit the broadside of a barn?
Robin, it is your turn.
I am simply running from where we are, we're basically on a line. I'm taking a few steps up to basically be at PT Sinclair, and I am running him towards the alley. I'm just running, and I'm grabbing him and moving him out of this cross section of the alley down towards where Remy is. I'm just
you're
simply
saving-
getting him out of the way.
Yes, that is moving everybody further east, by the way.
Okay.
That alleyway goes east for everybody's identification.
Quick question: on this map, is north at the top or is south at the top?
North is at the
North
top.
would
I
be the
will.
top.
I think everybody should know about this.
Yeah.
I've literally never ever once drawn a map in which north
Where
is
it
not
isn't
up.
north.
For
north is
me,
up.
Good to
north
know.
is
Good
up,
to know.
south is down, east is right, west is left.
I mean, that's the
all
way
there
that
is
God
to it.
positioned the
Heaven
world
is
in the
north,
universe.
hell
That's
is
true.
south. Yeah.
Yes, that is up, down, left, right. That's all there is to it. I say north because I think it sounds cooler, but like it's
Sounds more
Sounds
accurate.
more
or-
professional.
in my brain, it's directions. It's yes.
I moved him more right. Yeah.
PT Sinclair, are you allowing him to move you? And what do you do with your turn while you're being moved? If so,
He's getting ideas.
Yes.
What's okay? What's the vibe behind these fine gentlemen? This crowd of people in the intersection. What are they doing? What's it looking like over there?
How amenable are they looking?
this is happening very
Do they want to
quickly.
buy
Yeah,
my
yeah.
wares?
Do you resist the pushing of Robin, first of all? I will say they do not look happy, and it does look like they're about to get involved.
It does look like they're about to get involved.
For sure. They were already looking like they wanted a
Who's
little
10?
slice
You
of
talking about like
themselves.
the other people?
The people
in the
that are like
alley?
Group in the-
crowded in the main street about to enter the alleyway.
You know,
John,
You're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
I-
like it if we have to
Three,
roll against each other.
2,
I
1.
am going to resist it because
Bold move, Cotton.
It's on you, dude.
if
I'm not gonna hurt you, but
I-
I'm gonna pick you up
I
like a little
said
baby
it's
boy
a
if you do that.
I have an idea,
I'm getting you out. I'm trying to get him
And-
out of the way, Remy. Sorry.
Robin,
I have an idea of how this might play out, and I'm
Sure.
I'm
Trying to
putting all my chips on it.
Robin, you feel that he's
also
resisting you. Are
mine.
you gonna go for the trying to force him to move?
Yes.
Okay, then you guys are doing a combated strength roll.
Okay.
So it's you both roll against your strength, and it's gonna be based on success level. Who
This
gets
is
to
the
do
kind
what.
of role for people who
No. What? Also, we were closer than I
What?
thought. I thought you were. I based it off of the dex theory, but that's still funny anyway. Yeah. All right.
Robin needed
Yikes.
under a 65. He got an 84. That's a fail. I needed under a 60.
got a
I got a
hard-
21, which is a hard success.
Yeah.
You went no.
Me.
You start pushing him, and you can feel that you're not going to be able to. His resolve is iron, and you're not going to be able to.
No,
move
get
him.
away from me!
Do you? That is
That's what you said. Oh, good. Okay, cool.
that is the end of your. It's going to be the end of your round, but you can either finish it by like continuing off the way that you wanted to run, or staying and standing.
Seeing the way he says no, get away from me, and looks at me. I'm going to go, and I'm gonna nod and spin move basically off where I was going anyway.
like a juke in football.
Yeah. Sports reference. Sports.
Sports.
I
I've
was
watched
gonna
a
say
sport.
as if he
Sports
was
ball
the hood of
reference.
a car and you're
Super-
sliding across the top of it.
Oh,
This episode
thought-
is brought to you by sports.
sports ball.
The
Sports.
We
thing-
all
TM.
play
Men-
them. We're
men
all
do it.
athletes.
They
I
are.
sure do like
sports.
those stars.
Player names.
Say a fake team name.
Player name and his team
Yeah.
So you're exiting to the alley.
towards
Remy.
Remy, and I will duck.
Yeah,
since
it'll.
they hit the deck, but I will
And
probably of no use now.
we had a little exchange, but I want it to be a firmer, like
Go for it.
a firmer, just understanding between Robin and PT. Like this
It
is
happened in a moment, but it was like it would
This is-
slow mo.
this is a look of like Godspeed, partner.
Yeah, no, it's the look as you guys are like.
Robin will be very sad that like it is not a happy
Yeah.
runaway. It is kind of defeat.
Cool. So you're running off screen basically, and then it's the I assume
It's like
probably.
20 minutes into the episode.
That's how it
What are you
goes.
doing?
It's been
40
literally
minutes in the
5
episode.
seconds of conflict.
We had a lot of ground to cover.
No, it's fair. It's fair. Things move very quickly.
Yes, I'm checking the decks and somebody. Cool. I did forget about the journalists, but they're in rotation. now.
Fuck them.
Well,
Well, actually, that's fine. Just let him
the
keep
second
going.
journalist, the one without the shotgun, the one with the handgun, who's the main guy who's been talking to y'all the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
He has extended out his gun and he's like rushing forward and takes a
Nice.
shot at the one that isn't on the ground holding his knee.
The one who only got 1 damage on his knee.
Yeah, and he takes a shot at him.
Oh, these are the
okay.
reporters.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, wait, they're shooting each other? Wait, what's happening?
What is happening here?
Their
So,
greed knows no bounds.
Happening.
He gets
Chaos.
a hit
What's happening?
for my one missing die. Fuck.
Ah,
We're gonna do
ah,
I'm gonna roll
Uh,
something.
3 damage on.
oh.
Cheeser. 3 damage.
Didn't you do 1 damage?
I did collectively 9.
Yeah, but one, he only. All right.
3 times the amount
Yes,
of
you're-
damage
you're-
this
you're
guy
correct,
did in
Brian.
2 shots.
He did 3 times the amount of damage you did in one
One shot.
And
Uh,
3/8 the amount of damage I did in another shot.
That brings us to PT Sinclair. You
Mhm.
are. It is. I mean, you've heard the shotgun blast go behind you. You watch blood come out of all 3 people in front of you. Conrad has shot a gun multiple times right next to your head. Another journalist has shot another gun right next to your head. It is.
Also, Robin
it's
tried to
loud,
dive
yeah.
you to safety, and you refused.
It was
Yeah.
probably like the shell shocked. All the gunfire is going on, and Robin's like shaking you, and you're like not.
And then he's got the stone like face, and
Yeah.
he's
Is
just.
it wild that I'm just imagining like in
then
like an
Robin's just-
action sequence when it's like going in slow motion and it's going. Oh,
Yeah, it's
There was a firefight.
it's exactly. You're 100% right, Shannon.
The exact kind of scene you want Edgar Wright to direct.
PT
Yes, that's it.
E.T.
says
You've had a long time. to
Come
think
on,
about this. You
BT.
gotta-
Let's be reasonable about this.
Let's
Jen.
go.
Speech is a free action. Okay.
Talking is a free action.
As long as you talk fast enough.
This is anime rules. No,
Yes,
it's anime
no.
rules.
he's a madman, and I dive forward toward them and
Okay.
and lift up my shotgun back towards my team.
Wait, you shout, "He's a madman," referring to whom?
Conrad.
And then you dive toward the journalist,
No, toward
No,
the
towards, like,
guys
the
that
crowd.
pulled
Yeah,
the
guns on us.
criminals. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then what are you doing with your shotgun?
I'm like diving to hit the deck and sort of like rolling over to face the same direction with my weapons as the bad guys.
And you're trying to land right in front of them, next to them, or behind them?
Like I'm trying to kind of like hug the east wall of this lane that we're in.
That is where the guy's kind of leaning against as he's taking shots. The one who got shot by the shotgun. So
Yeah,
you'd be like-
that's fine.
so you'll fall right in front of him then.
I'm
That's
fine
cool.
with that.
Okay. Yes, you're allowed to do that. You're not doing. There's no other.
So you're pointing your gun like back toward Conrad.
I'm like fiddling with
You're-
it, like pretending like I'm
As
in
if
like
you were
shock.
gonna shoot Conrad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm getting really sweaty, guys. Like real sweaty.
Yeah, it's bad.
you're like the only one standing there.
It's a sticky
He
situation.
got turned up a little bit, didn't it? He got turned up a little bit.
The other journalist. We're back around to the top.
Back around.
Shotgun journal.
Well, actually,
Or
the entire crowd of people, of which there are too many for y'all to like immediately identify the number of.
I figured.
They were right outside the alley. They all start taking out. It's like a combination of some of them have handguns, some of them just have like, do the thing where they just like pick up a wooden plank that's on the
bricks.
ground,
Yeah, like
or like a brick.
There's
yeah.
always a board with a nail available
Yeah,
in
yeah,
a place
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Yeah, there's one guy starts like swinging a chain. You know, like,
It's Anchorman. It's the
lead
It's
pipe.
the news team fight in Anchorman. Everyone's pulling shit.
Random accessories,
Sure.
furniture.
so they're now like at the ready, and they've like entered the alleyway. So that way, I would say it's like you'd have to
Blocked.
full like 15-minute kung fu fight.
You'd have to
You'd
old
have
boy
to
fight
You'd
out
have
of
to
it, yeah.
Donna Yen 10 people with Wing
Yeah.
Chun in order to get through.
Unless
And you'd
anybody
have
is
to be
secretly Donnie Yen,
eat
then
mine.
you're
Yeah,
not
like-
going that way. I will say. And so they're completely like crowding the alleyway and moving in, but they're not attacking quite this turn. You know that they will be able to attack this turn. You can tell. The journalist who was the only one who's left in the back with the shotgun, he comes running up and takes another blast at the guy who's still standing.
For the horde. Just-
But it misses. I don't know how a shotgun in an alley misses, but there you go.
Which one of the guys is
He
the
just
one
shoots directly
Running,
up.
you know, like
last episode?
Last time.
These three gentlemen. Two of them did not recognize me. One of them did. Do you know which one that is?
the one leaning against the wall right in front of you.
That's the one.
You like if you look up, you're gonna see him like
Looking at you.
like you know like probably aiming his arm outreach over you.
Okay. Cool.
He puts a hand on your shoulder.
Okay, so that
Got you, Mr.
is now
Sinclair.
Conrad's turn.
cool.
You're
Very cool.
the party's completely switched over. All of your friends are gone. You're standing now with two other journalists.
You have a guy. You have one of your
My
friends
friends are
on the
gone.
opposite side. Two people are just gone, and you have random.
But randos who've done the most.
I was gonna say violent, helpful randos. So.
Yeah.
Conrad is gonna cheese it. Cheese it right out of there. Like just like he's gonna complete the action, like because this is
Yeah.
happening so fast. He was
Mhm.
shooting and he was trying to get away, and then everyone else
Yeah.
is doing their thing, and then Conrad's gonna continue that motion.
Yeah, you start sprinting out of there. Which way are you heading? You heading east the way everybody else did, or you can head north or west?
I'm gonna head towards where Remy headed.
East. Yep. Oh no, Remy was coming out into
I
the fray,
came
forgot.
from the east into the fray.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see
You see
Remy,
her like
right?
pouring blood into her little grenade.
Okay, and then I
And do we
heard
have
her
time for an
last turn.
interaction?
I heard her last turn
Talking is a
say
free
like,
action.
"Hit the deck if you want to live."
Mhm.
So Conrad is gonna do like a baseball slide into first behind Remy McSquemmy and just slide it in there if he can.
So PT is the only one of the outlaws who is still like out in the fray.
Yes.
Let me be clear. This is the kind of slide where it's on your side, trying to like scramble to run in the direction that Remy just came from. Know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're scrambling. You're sliding into the alley out of.
Like you're sliding into second and realize, wait, I could probably make it to third because the shortstop dropped it or whatever. I don't know quite if
Sports!
that's quite
Again, sports.
Reference.
Left field would have dropped it, or right field. I don't know. Someone
That
far away
reference
from...
was way out of left field.
Kickball.
Oh.
I don't know what he's doing. Cool. So Remy, it is your turn.
Okay. All right.
You have prepared the device now. you can, like,
And I've
put it
seen
back into place.
Conrad
device.
has run past me, and
I
Robin
support
has
my
run
decisions
past me.
knowing
I'm
that
like
don't
right.
know
I was saying I'm
nothing
like
about
right in
this.
front of you / on the same plane as you, but I've just.
Well, you're like pretty much at it. Like the alley is small, so everybody who wanted to run out can pretty much get out of the line of fire in a
Yeah,
round.
so
you're like exited. You're like in the alley.
And it
In the
with
next alley.
I thought
with
she was
what-
also in the alley. I'm sorry.
No, she
I'm
stepped
running
too.
out of the alley into that like four-way intersection.
Gotcha. Sorry.
With
Okay.
what motion am I releasing the device? Like, is it a
Emotion.
throw? Is it like
You-
bowling? Is
You
it
well,
like,
you have to
With
put your finger
gusto.
through the ring, and you just hold on to it, and then any way that you can get the
because I'm holding the ring. Whatever
You can
way
get the
it
mechanism off
Okay,
of you
yeah.
is how
It's
it
gonna be
will
a-
work.
for accuracy, it would be a throw roll.
Mhm.
But you having built it, you don't know exactly how it's gonna go down. You don't even know if it works, but you do
Yeah.
know that it's likely not going to be an accuracy type.
Do the
deal.
big
It's likely
softball
gonna
pitch.
be like a
Do the fucking
like,
all
it's
the
gonna
way
be a
around.
present for everybody
Yeah.
involved right now.
Walk the dog.
Walk
Okay,
around the world.
Honestly, yeah. So I'm basically going to, there's like the corner, there's like the alley from which I came, and then there's like the corner that around the corner to the left is like where all the people are. So I'm
we
basically
had a
gonna
map.
like whip out from that corner and just like "Hada!" like like I don't know what
Like
kind
sportsman.
of sport that would be. Yeah, but
Frisbee?
like no
Gym sportsman.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
j-
A really bad softball pitcher. I
Oh,
don't
tennis. You're thinking tennis.
tennis.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, as if I was hitting it with a racket, but really I'm
When you
throwing it.
Fly out from the side.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that side throw?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
whoa.
But it's like when you had to run across the whole court to get to it. And
Exactly. And you really hope they don't hit it because you're about to fall on the ground. Except
So
for-
like, and I'm doing this knowing that I'm probably gonna get fucked up from it. So I'm trying to kind of protect myself, but I'm also like, I just need to get this out there in whatever way possible. Like,
Okay.
fuck the consequences.
you need to roll your throw just for the fumble.
You got it. You got this. You got this.
I mean, I
all
have
we need is a not
Some
fumble.
luck,
You just need to
so-
not fumble.
I have luck, and that
It's a-
means I don't.
Fumble is usually like
99%
98, 99, 100s.
chance.
Yeah,
that we
it's-
will not
usually
get a
it's just
fumble.
The 100.
It's just the 100.
Yeah.
Good gadget. Well made. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, it's still a
Was it a
W.
fumble?
Not a fumble.
Dylan, it's not a fumble.
So you it's the slow motion again. You like
What are we
toss
fucking
the-
Zack Snyder in this fucking sequence?
It's all
Nobody
happening over
move.
a very long time.
And it's really pretentious and really.
It's all dark.
the
like,
grenade, you know,
in
it,
terms
it
of
starts-
lighting.
you have
Somebody
your
makes a
finger through the
stupid
ring. It
self-sacrifice
starts
that doesn't
leaving
make sense.
the ring, and like as soon as the string starts extending out, you hear like the click of like the mechanism activate that happens when you start extending it out. And so
Cool.
there's like the ticking that starts, and it's like ticking as it's like slow motion flying out into the middle of everybody. PT Sinclair sees it like extending out over him.
Does that face? Oh.
And on its way, like through the cracks in the metal plates and everything, there is like a red light that starts shining out. And when it like reaches the extent, when the string is fully extended, which is it's enough to get into like between where Conrad was and the three guys, you know. So it's like a little ways out, but it's not like
So
super
right
far
where
out.
PT is?
yeah, pretty much. It
Couldn't resist.
yeah, there's like the light that had been emanating from it all of a sudden expands like much. It gets like very bright, almost like a flashbang, but it's red, and then all the light gets like sucked back into it very quickly, and everybody who is in the so not the people around the corner, but the three guys, PT Sinclair, Remy McSquemmy, the crowd of people, they all feel the same thing.
Hi.
Which is like you at the
Nice!
at the same time, you feel like all of the blood in your veins start to tug at the veins. It feels like your whole cardiovascular system is about to rip out through your skin. So yeah, everybody like tugs towards it a little bit just by their blood. It's not like
By
super
their
bad.
blood.
It's they
Like,
don't all like go
toward the
flying
device?
into the middle, you know, but like PT, you do like your chest like lifts up a little bit off the ground
Mhm.
towards the grenade in the middle. You also
Did you
like
make a
feel it,
blood bending grenade?
Blood
and
bomb.
then so
Blood sacrifice.
everybody
Bending
everybody
grenade.
involved in
Fuck
this
is this?
is going to receive 1d4 damage.
This could be
So-
We
worse.
just roll that for ourselves.
Yeah, just roll that for yourselves.
We can just do /R, right?
Oh
We decided that.
no,
Yeah.
I got
1d4.
4 damage.
Well, hey, your thing works.
That's what you get for making a device that goes against God's will.
It's what you make. That's what you get for making a device like that you want to be able to bring back to you.
God wanted my blood in
My
my veins
mistake.
and
I
nowhere
should have just
else.
bought a
You should
fucking
have.
grenade.
You should have done wanted style and just thrown it around the corner and then
Oh my
pulled it
God.
back.
just whipped the bullet
This
in
is
a
Yeah.
one of the
curveball
only
fashion.
times that would have worked. She also
Completely
did not know
reason-
exactly how this was going to go down. You know?
No, of course.
I To be fair, I will tell y'all the description that I gave Jorge was a blood sacrifice stun bomb is what I wanted. So this is what I got.
Pretty close.
So was
Not
that
gonna lie,
a
it's pretty
clear?
close.
Was that a clear thought in your head? like you knew how that was gonna play out, or
I
you
had
just
a
threw
rough
out some
idea.
buzzwords?
I had a rough idea.
Okay, all right.
I was
So-
not 100%.
Also, thank you, Jorge.
Bears beats blood. Battlestar Galactica.
You see, people get a varying degree of hurt. The guy with the shotgun blast, you see a bunch of the blood in his chest like fly out towards the grenade, and like
His
Oh,
blood was
man.
already open, so it's
So it's
like,
like a
yay!
blood magnet.
Like it wants to
The-
go there.
the guy holding his knee on the ground, you see like his leg lift up harder because like all the blood shoots out through the kneecap.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay.
And so there is like a big like spatter of blood like into the
Oh,
center.
into the
and,
thing?
it's not, doesn't go direct, it's just towards it.
Oh,
right? It all, and
towards,
then it all
okay.
just kind of like flies right past it. It is like
'Cause it's
going
pulling
back to Remy McSquemmy. And everybody is also going to roll sanity loss who sees the device go off.
That makes
Does
sense.
Conrad see the device go?
No, you very clearly slid past into the alley.
So
Yeah.
for sanity, we just roll our sanity, and if we succeed that roll, we don't lose any.
Do I
Sane
also have
up
It
in my
depends on the
brain.
success failure.
Yeah, if you succeed, then you only lose 1. If you fail, you lose 1d4.
Got it,
And I also roll same.
dude.
Totes
I'm-
sane up in my
Wow, I
Nice.
can't believe
Wow.
I succeeded that. I have a terrible
Two
sanity.
sanes in the brains. There
My
you
sanity
go.
is only 36. This
Yeah.
is a
My
very
sanity
dangerous
is also
device.
36.
PT is shockingly sane.
Oh my god.
And
PD has all of that so that he can spend it fucking learning all the horrible magic.
Yeah.
shit.
It's true.
there's still like a gravity to the situation. It definitely feels like somebody did something wrong here, right?
Mhm.
Like it's something completely unnatural has happened, and it does weigh on. There is like an
So
immediate
can
feeling
you-
of dread.
There's
Can
a
you
dark
describe,
cloud only
like-
over the alley.
Can you describe like the effects on the crowd? So like what
Yeah.
did people get injured? Did they like freak out? Are they like "Wah!" Like what's going on?
I will, but first, let's take a quick break.
Oh,
Damn it.
Hey, don't worry about the blasphemy that clearly this device has brought upon us.
the fact that God has left
God
this
is dead.
stream.
God
You
is
say
dead.
blast-
God is dead.
Will be
Right,
right
back.
back.
A two.
Welcome back. It's us again.
Oh,
Hello.
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 It's me from Outlaws and Outlaws.
Hey,
How you doing? How you doing?
hey, hi.
Speak
Did you
up.
worry? Did you
Speak
worry
up.
while you were gone?
If you were worried, I swear I will find you.
How are you?
'Cause we
Be worried about
specifically-
that.
Specifically said not to worry.
Welcome to worrying about you.
Stop.
Sorry,
Yes.
I got
So,
lost there for a moment.
we cut back to the absolute horror of the blood grenade, and everybody is scarred by the event. It has stunned everyone in that they are the
Like, oh
amount
my God.
the psychological trauma of the event makes them less interested in just chasing after whoever or shooting at whoever. Like everybody's just confused about what just happened to them, because they're basically lifted off. Like the whole crowd in the back,
Blood
you
just
see them
tried to
all like
leave. Yeah,
stumble
like
forward at the same
My
time.
blood tried to leave my body, and now I want to leave my body.
blood went for an express divorce, and they're like, no.
Yeah, any band-aids that were placed, fucking gone, dude. If you had a scab, nick right off.
Oh. What are you doing?
It's
Stop.
just summer and you're covered in mosquito bite stabs, and all of a sudden just
Just a bunch of little like
Horrible.
streams of blood coming.
Like you're a
Yeah.
Play-Doh man, but it's filled with water. And it's just
No one's
From the
ever gonna listen to
sides.
this show ever again.
No one should listen to this show.
how are we
like
not
the pimple
ASMR
popper,
famous?
but except it's all mosquito bite blood.
Yes.
So much
So
blood.
to answer your question,
Not
about
gonna lie,
the-
Shannon. I heard you say Beyblade blood, and it was like super rad for a second, like just like blood spitting out of a Beyblade.
That's a weird
Is
baby.
that what Moses did or something?
So to answer your question about the crowd, yeah, they all kind of stumbled forward at the same time. They are largely confused.
Mhm.
They weren't completely in the fight yet, so their adrenaline wasn't going super hard. I mean, they're still like in it, but they're like it's taking them a second to. Everybody's kind of stunned by the whole affair.
Tugboat.
Is that for us or is
I'm gonna
that?
summon a tugboat.
I thought I turned my mic off. Sorry. Did that not turn off?
That was
How
not
embarrassing.
turned off.
That's super embarrassing. And yeah,
your
Zoom
real
is
life
wrong.
dog appears in the middle of the firefight.
I was gonna say,
Sorry, it
an
says
adorable
that
dog shows
my
Sorry,
microphone is this microphone, and apparently it's not. So, whoops.
Do I have time to shout like friends, let's go?
Yes, you can shout that like basically on your
you
way
can
down.
scream at PT right in front of you because he's
That's-
I'm going to look directly
Hey,
at
asshole.
PT, but instead of addressing him by name, just say friends.
Yeah. Robin, you were safely in the alley next to it. You saw the red light, but you didn't see what happened and you didn't feel the effects of it.
Okay.
Damn.
So this is kind of above table, kind of, but sort of like going
Between
north.
tables?
It's at the table.
Are you going
I'm
north?
Kilroy
You're going
right
east,
here.
I thought.
No. I am east. What I'm asking is
Saying,
going north.
If this
like
is the table, he's right here.
yeah,
Not quite above it, but just Kilroy. Like
yeah,
you said,
this
Kilroy
little
on the
nose
table.
and the eyes.
Like when your dog puts their nose on the table.
when they
like,
want fit.
It's like, hey, you never said I couldn't put my chin on my nose. You just said I couldn't be on the table.
Logistical question is
No, you can't touch your nose with your chin. Sorry.
we mentioned this with them coming in. So like northward, is there like a wall or fencing or something? Or is it just like
It's 4 buildings that are the corners of this alleyway. So to go north, you'd have to step back out into the line of fire and then go north where they'll be at your backs the whole way up.
okay, I'm just gonna keep going down this alleyway to the next intersection then.
Okay.
And there I will look and see what the fuck the situation is. Because yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to go back in. I saw the red flashing light and went, cool, nope, I don't need any
Cool.
mental trauma today.
And journalist 2, who is
Journalist
also,
1 and journalist A. Let's not be so.
what is that? A joke from Cat in the Hat with starring Mike Myers?
Mike Myers.
And
Did you
Dakota
do it?
Fanning.
Did you do a
And
Cat in the
Alec
Hat?
Baldwin.
Dakota Fanning. Oh God.
That
Forget
boy,
that she's a little girl in
the
that.
boy
Forgot I
child
have
has
to
to be.
roll for
It's a
person,
guy.
right?
He is.
Another time, another place,
Spencer
guys.
Breslin?
Yeah,
No,
we
that's-
have to
yeah.
do a podcast together to get some of this energy out of there.
We have to record it immediately
We're
before.
due for another group podcast. So let us know if you'd like to hear that. Anyways,
We just need to do side episodes outside of this show. Frankly.
Yes. Sorry. All right.
The journalist, he like is shook by the event
Journalist 2.
too.
Okay,
Who's the one who has the handgun, not the shotgun.
gotcha.
Handgun journalist. He is shook by the event.
That's my type of journalism.
Andy,
Um,
not Sandy.
It is
So
Spencer
he had been
Breslin. His
holding it,
name
like-
in the movie is Conrad, which is hilarious.
He had been holding
Full
his
circle.
gun up, and you guys, he had been holding his gun up, and he like pulls it back a little bit, and he's like, like kind of shook up, and then he sees what's going on, and he's like, "Cheese it!" and he starts going for the east alleyway.
The same alleyway that
Damn it.
Remy and
Yeah,
That
I.
we're
right.
in, yeah.
Damn it.
And,
That Robin and I are more properly in.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, PT Sinclair, you were on the ground on
Remy
the
came
back.
out of it, yeah.
That did not feel. How much damage did you lose?
I think I only lost 2.
Like
Yeah,
2.
I only lost 2
Okay.
damage and 1
Mhm.
sanity. I
Yeah,
rolled pretty
so
well.
you freaking felt it. You felt your blood move, but it wasn't like that bad either.
Blah!
Yeah. So,
Okay.
What do you do?
I reach up to the guy, be like, my friend, please help me get out of here. I'm very old. I'm not accustomed to these horrifying scenarios, these firefights. I need to get out of here. Please help an old famous man.
And the guy's like, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it out of here myself.
Well, I have a shotgun. You have whatever you have. We might be able to make it out together if we just start backing out now.
He starts to cough, and you see like a little bit of blood coming out into his hand, and you see like the blood from his chest start to pour out a little faster.
We have to get you out of here. I'm like standing up and like still pointing my gun the opposite direction, like in the direction of my friends.
Right.
I'm just gonna like sort of take him over my shoulder and like start walking backwards out of the alley.
Yeah. Perfect.
Calling for a medic.
Yes. Sorry, I was thinking about if there's possible to do something, but we're gonna have to wait on that thing from chat, I think, because I just realized it is pretty much the middle of the day right now. It's like the afternoon.
A vampire appears and it instantly explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm such an idiot! I can't believe I fell for the one thing I can't do. Oh no!
We also
That's what happened.
are going to take we have a little bit technical difficulties. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Cool.
Hey there.
What? Brian, no.
Oh, I mean, hi.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Is that the audience we were just talking shit about? Jeez, don't mind us.
I swear. Anyways, you were talking PT Sinclair to the third guy, second guy,
Yes.
and you started to, your action was putting your arm around him and helping him towards the crowd of people.
Yes.
Roll your charm skill.
Yes.
You do the charming actions. You do.
Ooh.
I really thought that there was no way back through the alley, but I was wrong. He's like,
Might be.
he takes your help, and y'all start coming out through there.
Sweet.
And I guess there is just honor amongst thieves here, because they do allow y'all to pass.
You shall not pass. Oh, hold on. I didn't see your card.
Can you point on the map?
shall pass.
So I'm over here now.
Onto the street.
Oh, they're
I'm
going
effectively
down.
over here now.
Gotcha.
You're going out into the street. Yes.
Cool.
He's saying he's there.
Cool.
No, we're not.
So wait,
streaming
how
that.
did you get through the crowd, PT? How did I miss that just then?
It just happened.
It's happening
like,
right now.
I
Like,
charmed. So I landed in front of the thug that
Charmed
recognized me, and I was on the
charmed
ground
a
in front of
parting
them.
in the sea of people.
I
No,
said,
he charmed the person who recognized him, and he's helping a hurt man leave the scene. He's pretending he's.
Nice.
with
And they
the rob.
know that guy, so
Yeah.
they're like, oh, he's helping him out.
Yeah, he would not have been able to get through the crowd just alone, being like, "Hey guys,
Hello,
guys,
Hey, folks.
guys,
It's
come on.
me.
Hey,
How are ya?
it's me,
Come
the
on.
world
A lot of
famous
people.
PT
Come on,
Sinclair.
world famous.
Don't
Right here.
shoot little old me.
Celebrity.
It's just him. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just him doing fucking this and one of these and going,
Got the PT Sinclair full year calendar. Yes, so that is
Oh,
that is
38
your
months.
move. Journalist 1, upon seeing his partner leave, he also starts
Oh my god.
makes the dash for the alley. And the crowd who had been letting PT Sinclair through, they start to rush in. Which I think there's nobody left in the intersection, right? Everybody went down the east alley.
Just like of us, right? But there's still those 3 bandits,
Yeah.
right? That are
The two of them now,
varying-
because the injured one of
They're-
them
is
got-
pulling PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 that were left there, they're not running with the crowd. They're staying behind.
going,
Hurt,
oh
you
my
know.
god, we were shot multiple times.
You do have a crowd of similarly nefarious looking criminals now chasing you down the east alley.
Okay,
It's a net increase of ne'er-do-wells. We haven't.
is it Conrad's turn?
That's the name of the episode. When we start naming podcast episodes, that's the name. Right
Is
there.
it Conrad's
Conrad's
turn?
turn?
Is that
No,
the name of the
no.
episode?
Not,
A net gain
A
of
net gain
ne'er-do-wells.
of ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's gonna be my own podcast about this show called
Is it Conrad's turn?
Okay. Conrad is gonna run, and then like, what's the nearest building? Is there another alley to the left or right into which he could sneak and hide behind, like a crate or a barrel, perhaps?
A crate and barrel. Or a sensible home goods store.
so
No,
yeah,
criminal
well,
ass.
You had already left last time, right? Yes. You're running down the alley with everybody. You arrive at there. You're passing like a few buildings before you hit like the next intersection of alleys. And are you gonna head north or south?
Or more east.
So the crowd is going north, right?
The crowd is heading east right after y'all.
Oh,
They already-
the
they're
whole
already
crowd is
in our
following
crowd.
us down the alley.
Things are moving faster now because we're moving into like a full kind of chase type situation, right?
Okay, I thought that they were like temporarily hurt by the blood bomb.
Yeah, that's why they didn't like attack everybody or anything like that.
Fuck.
They're still like at the
oh.
beginning. They're just turning the corner on the alley. Like they're just the direction they will be heading is east. But
I was gonna say I'm not even in the alley yet, so they're not in the I have not about faced in the alley, so
Yeah.
they're not like coming down the alley yet
Correct.
or anything.
right.
Okay,
They're
Conrad
about
is
facing.
then Conrad's definitely gonna turn. So if they're heading north then east, Conrad's gonna find the nearest south facing alleyway
Okay.
and sneak into it quickly.
Perfect.
Need me to roll that sweet stealth?
Yes.
That's a success.
Give it to me. Give me that success.
You got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like sneak in behind there, keep close to the wall, like the wall that of the building that they're gonna be passing first, and try to like sneak my way back on to the main toward the main
Yeah.
street. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just stay one edge of
One
this
jump
block
ahead of the
away
bread
from
line,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna
For
Aladdin
legal
my way
reasons,
out of
I don't know
this.
what that song.
I don't know
I'm
where
gonna
that's
Aladdin my way
I'm
out of this.
Daddy!
As you're sneaking along the alley wall, you
why that
bump a bag of trash, and a squirrel pops out of it, and it is like not a nice looking squirrel. It is,
Conrad,
like-
Conrad.
Yeah, Conrad does. It is like it looks mean, and it looks like you just interrupted its dinner, and it.
Which one?
What noise do these squirrels make? It's like,
Squeaker, just Patrick Warburton's voice. Squeaker, squeak, squeak, McSqueaker.
Squeaky, squeak,
yeah,
squeak.
it launches up at you.
Oh yeah!
Your reflexes are enough to like you are like now tussling with the squirrel.
Is there anything I can roll to grab it, like around the body between the legs?
Yes, roll your brawl, and he's rolling his brawl to go for the.
What the fuck is the squirrel statted at?
We'll find out.
We're about to fucking find out.
As soon as I make it up.
Yes.
That's an extreme success.
success.
Oh,
Gonna
wow.
snatch that squirrel out of the
Oh my
fucking
God.
air.
He needed a
that
69 or
squirrel
under.
gets an
Nice.
extreme
He got an
success.
11. That's an extreme
Nice.
success.
Oh, but it's not gonna be nice anymore.
Yeah, you
Gotta increase that shit.
you full catch it, so you're still in stealth mode. You know you can't be too loud or anything, so you catch the squirrel. It is like scratching hard at your hand, so you're like struggling with it a little bit, but you do lose 1 damage.
Oh, like when you're holding your cat and it's
Yeah.
just doing the kangaroo kick, and
It's
you're
like
like,
not-
God damn it!
Okay, that's such a good name for it because it absolutely captures
The
what it's
kangaroo
doing.
kick, dude, yeah.
Yeah, he's the squirrel's like.
Conrad is gonna
He's not
take
able-
the squirrel.
Oh, by the way, trigger warning for animal violence.
Here we go.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Turn it
Y'all-
off now.
y'all
Steve
did it.
Irwins of the world. Conrad is gonna just quickly right on the trash can that he accidentally bumped and just that little squirrel's neck as quietly as he
Wow.
can,
I was gonna say.
trying to maintain stealth.
So you can't slam it against the trash
And
can
maintains.
quietly.
Okay,
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was expecting from Conrad. I was
Yeah.
expecting the fucking methodical, no remorse, just turn its head 180 degrees. Like,
Yeah.
but just like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to just be a little
Like
quieter.
if it's not as swift as that, then it's just you're gonna turn into a serial killer. One
Psychopath
day.
test. Yeah, you're a serial killer in 30 minutes.
It's gonna be Ted Bundy when he's 4. Like that's what happens.
Yeah, but you're already 30.
Hey, that tracks for Conrad Hearty.
No, we all develop at different times.
You're gonna.
So the squirrels go, and that's it.
Thank you.
There's just-
That is
there's
that's the first official use of
These
the
are-
chat.
Yeah,
The
thanks,
chat
chat.
room.
Look
Thank
how
you so
simple
much.
everything you do.
Kind of nailed that roll. Yeah, that squirrel, right in the garbage. Just a quick.
Right back working.
Take out the trash.
Oh my god.
And then Conrad's gonna continue to
there
sneak, staying
There it
dead
is.
against the
Zombie
wall.
squirrel next episode.
Steven is
Absolutely.
correct.
You leave his limp little squirrel body plop back into the trash silently.
His sad, pathetic, tiny, fluffy little squirrel body.
Innocent.
I'll
rodent.
try to
Still a
make a
rodent.
zombie
Innocent.
squirrel
Cut to
connect-
5 seconds ago.
Ah,
shit, Jesus, please no. Yeah,
He's
I'm
actually-
the monster.
So
Well,
I
let's-
do have to
alright.
find some reasonable way to get them into the show. So I can't like zombify them right now. But if I at
But
all can
don't-
find
yeah.
a way to get that squirrel zombified and back into the show, I will. It may take me a little while.
Gotta go. Yeah, we gotta take some time.
Somebody's got to start
Sure,
working on it, you know.
Sure.
Gotta take
Uh,
some time.
So I'm just thinking about how Baggy's in the vicinity somewhere. If nobody remembers,
Baggy's
no.
allegedly in
We're
the building
here,
that we
yeah.
Yeah.
right there.
The one
Yeah,
that we've been
not to
brawling in
remind
front
you,
of.
but
I
so
ostensibly have a telepathic link to him still.
it's almost completely gone.
That makes sense.
Uh,
I'm pretty
can
shaken
tell
from the
The
blood
stress
stuff.
of
Yeah.
the
you can tell.
Yeah,
he's
that
still,
whole
like,
blood thing really put me through a loop there.
he's in the area somewhere. You're not even sure if it's exactly the apartment building anymore.
Cool.
That makes it Remy's turn.
Sorry, I almost
Stop
fell out of my
rocking her
chair.
phone for once.
I went to get my phone off the floor, and then my whole chair rocked to the side. And it was very scary. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so I let this thing go off, and then I am also like stunned for a moment because I also lose sanity and also blood. And I guess then I'm just running toward the. Okay, so I'm like, when you hear the bomb go off, like mop, and then I turn around and I look down the east alley. What do I see?
Down the east alley, you see all of your friends running away. You no longer see Conrad. Down the south alley, you see that
Conrad's a ghost.
that people are like
You just hear the faint. Oh my god!
catching up. They're about to like enter the full intersection. I mean, like part of you getting up is like the time that they're running down the alleyway, right?
Okay. So.
So like to get to the east alley, you're gonna have to run right past them, or you can escape up
No,
to
I'm
north or
in-
west.
I'm at the corner of the east alley.
Didn't you jump out into the intersection to throw the grenade?
Yeah, like I
Why did
Scooby
it
Dooed
just
my
barely-
head around the corner. I thought,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter. I thought. Are you saying that I stepped all the way out, like down the alleyway?
It's okay. We can put you right outside the alley.
Either way, I just don't understand how they would have to run past me. But
You can run down the east alley if you want.
okay, yes, I want to run down the east alley.
So yes, you're running down the east alley. The 3 people who were hurt are just like they're sitting back in the crowd now.
Ow!
Yeah. Robin,
Yes.
what are you doing?
So I was running to the next intersection. If I look north, what do I see?
If you look north, you see more buildings. You can. What do you want to see? What are you looking for?
I was basically trying to figure out what the edge of town looks like.
Right. You cannot see the edge of town yet, but like just
Okay.
from like having walked into town, you know it's like not many like blocks.
Okay, then I'm gonna just start running north then.
You're looking for the spot where it like becomes woods again.
That makes it. That pushes us over to journalist number 2, and they're also just like running, and the journalists are probably going the same direction you are, Robin, north to exit.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Ugh. I'm gonna give them a dirty look as they follow me. Get away.
Ew.
Yeah.
Sinclair.
Nerds.
Yes.
You are with you're not with the main mob that is like heading into the
With
alleyways.
the auxiliary mob.
You can see that like a lot of people in town are like heading into the northern alleys to like start to try to canvass the whole area. People are talking to you and your hurt friend, and they're like, we gotta get this guy to the dock. We gotta get him to the dock. You too, pal, you okay?
I'm one of the lucky ones that made it out of there
True.
safely without being torn asunder by those mad people. I left my bag of medical equipment in my car at the edge of town. I can go get those if you fine people can take this man to the doctor, and then I will meet up with you, and me and the doctor can try and do something for him.
Whoa, shit, what was her name? Tubi from earlier in last episode.
Yeah.
I was cool to her.
From setup and payoff, yeah.
And she's
Pull
like,
out a Chekhov's gun.
You were with them. You were one of them newcomers.
Look, young child, there's a lot of stressful things happening right now. You don't understand all the nuances that are happening in front of you. I was just, if I were to explain myself, I don't want to baby you just because you're young.
Who you calling a baby?
To explain myself
Oh, the baby.
as I would to an adult.
Call the baby.
I had an accord with those people. We were in town to find with the same goal, and as soon as they started being aggressive and violent, I turned tail. We cut ties. I don't know. They are clearly bad people and not ones that I want to be associated with.
One of the adults who's helping is like, well, why don't let's just go to the dock and let's get it all sorted out there.
Yes, I 100%. I think that is a spectacular idea. Also, you look great today. I think.
Roll charge.
By the way, what a hog on you, yeah.
Let's cut over to.
Extreme.
Yeah.
That's a 2, baby. That's a 2%.
The two journalists are now just gonna be like paired up with Robin. So Conrad, you're still in the alley waiting for the mob is now coming down the east alley, like not too far behind Remy and McSquemmy.
I'm sneaking as fast as I can, like down the alley. And do I see Remy like come out before?
You probably see Remy sprint past the opening that you went. Well, depending on where
maybe.
what.
But yeah.
I want to knock that trash can over in an attempt to alert her, and then hide behind whatever's next to the trash can so that I'm not seen. If someone goes, oh, what was that? Was that perhaps a squirrel? A reasonable assumption, seeing that there was a squirrel there.
Taylor is wishing upon a star for video game guard logic in this right now.
Well, luckily, like a video game character, I'm heavily armed.
Yeah, I will say that things are in chaos right now. People are like yelling.
Who's at my tractor?
Is it me now? Do I get to say
Too much,
real
I'm
human
sorry.
words?
Yeah, so
Cool.
it is your turn,
Thank you.
and you are alerted to Conrad's presence.
Okay, so
And you can see that he's like. He's just like,
okay, so I guess.
Suit
Okay,
happens
so-
to be the same
So
color
I'm
as
like
the
going down
wall.
the alley, and he's like off to the side behind
Yeah.
a trash can, and he like rattles it to like alert my attention.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Don't blow this for me.
Yeah, no, I hope this works. Okay, so, are there people like looking directly at me?
Yeah.
Okay, so oh my God, I don't know. Okay. I'm assuming there's like an alleyway off to the right? So I'm gonna
you reach another intersection where you can head south toward Conrad is, or you can head north the way that you saw Robin and the journalist go, or you can keep heading down east.
East Danger Town. Okay, so if I go north, I'm gonna assume in this city that there are lots of like twists and turns and like half alleys and whatnot.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is oh God.
Stalling, just mad.
Okay.
What
I'm gonna do is exactly what I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm gonna look and I'm gonna wink at Conrad because I'm like, you can stay right there. I'll be right there if I can. If I can get right there. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go to pack a cigarette.
Like a nice Catherine Hahn.
But I'm going to dive. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna dive toward the northern alley, but I'm going to, like, as soon as I get around the wall, shoot off my flare gun, which I still have from a very long time ago. I'm gonna shoot off a flare gun into like the alley that is on the south side, but like the next one down. You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down?
You're shooting a flare down to the next south alley.
Yeah. So let's pretend that I was here.
The one past
I
where
dive
Conrad
into
is.
here and I'm shooting it down here, but this is where Conrad is, like that kind of deal.
I don't think you'd be able to see down that alley from an alley a block before it.
You don't think I would be able to aim a flare
Angle
gun
it in?
that direction?
Sure.
Arc it
Yeah,
in.
I don't need to get it exactly in. I just want to point their
If I had a nickel for every time I said that.
Okay.
So roll your thing with a hard success.
What thing?
Your handgun skill probably.
Hard success.
I don't know what my handgun skill is.
Time to
so
spend
we're
that
gonna
luck.
Find this out. Sorry, my character sheet is loading.
Spend that luck. Spend that
It's
luck.
not
You can't
great.
spend it on.
This is pulp.
Oh, you decide you.
Ooh.
Oh, I literally
Spend
don't have enough
68.
luck!
Spend
Spend
78
luck. Spend 78 luck.
I don't have it. I don't have
So
enough
if you
luck.
miss, all that happens is the flare ends up in the east alley instead of in the south alley.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you still shoot it.
Yeah.
Didn't jam.
Ooh.
You
Okay.
As long
couldn't.
as it's not
You
my
couldn't
alley.
Angelina Jolie want that flare
Doesn't
gun.
help anybody.
I could-
It probably just hurts me. Yeah, I don't. Okay, that's
that
what
was a
happens.
flare.
You tell me what happens as a result.
The flare shoots out of the gun and it does. I find the flare guns very satisfying. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
It gets
it hits like the wall of the alley, and yeah, it's like on the ground now. And it's doing the full.
Oh, like the spinning.
Yeah.
Like a
It's being a flare.
firecracker.
It is
I was
causing
gonna say like a
some-
flare, but yeah.
some fog or whatever. Not fog.
Or a
Fog?
flare.
What are you talking about?
Paper. The smoke. That's the one.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So there's some amount of smoke in the alleyway now. It's mostly just adding to the drama of the scene, I think.
Make
Rather
you look
than
more like a Christopher Nolan
obscuring-
Batman film. Yeah, just
Yeah. Remy and the two journalists, y'all keep
Who?
heading. Sorry, Robin and the two journalists.
no, I'm being
Y'all-
so pedantic for no reason.
Continue heading up
Help!
north,
PT literally says my name wrong every time.
and you're not out of the city, but you can see like the edge of town now, like a few blocks over. You've like hit an alleyway where it is like directly north to the woods.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep going then.
And the journalists are running with them. I don't know why you hate this.
It's just baggage that I don't want.
PT Sinclair.
And there's two of them.
the guy is like who you just tried to charm. It's like, oh, thank you. I did actually spend. It's like it's not super easy to make a ton of money here, and I did spend like it was hard to pick these particular clothes. I put time into it, and it's not.
And it absolutely shows. It's we're in a little bit of a stressful situation right now, but I can tell that you've cleaned up. I can tell just by meeting you for the first time. You know me, of course. I'm the world famous PC Sinclair, but this is the first time.
Roll it.
I think that's my first failed roll of the day.
I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say it was your first failed fame roll. I'm like, you're a liar. You're the biggest liar.
But no, it's
down.
working out very well for you. I can tell you if you're starting a skincare routine, maybe it's looking very good. I can help you with some of my tonics. We'll get to that later. There are more pressing matters at hand. If you think your doctor in town is equipped to deal with this, then you take him. If you know that he can't deal with it, I will take him myself to my medical equipment. I can carry him. I carried him here. I can carry him the rest of the way. You folks should get yourselves to safety, and I can take care of him. But I think it would be better if you all take him to the doctor, and then I come in afterwards with my medical equipment. Just in terms of efficiency, just time. We're wasting time standing here talking.
He looks at his hurt friend and back over at you, and he's like, "You know what, man? You should just get out of here."
Are you sure? I really feel like I can.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it from here. You probably don't want to meet the doctor. I'll be honest with you. You seem like a nice guy. I appreciate helping our friend here. Just don't come back around here. All right.
Oh, okay. Whatever you think is best. Just take care of him. He's a good man.
All right, you take care now.
You take care of yourself.
And I just
No,
start.
you take care of yourself.
Yeah, like that's what it's
No,
turning
You
into.
take care of yourself.
Take care of him. Why
No,
don't
you
take
hang
care
up.
of you?
No, you hang up.
It's probably the face you were just doing, John, as you like walk out of town where nobody's like chasing after you or anything.
Just like as the further away I get from people, the faster my feet are shuffling.
You see people with like literally pitchforks coming out, and
No!
they're like,
Oh my god.
they're all talking about like, yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue tonight, boys. We're really gonna cook up those newcomers.
We're
What
gonna
are
eat people.
Cannibals?
We're gonna eat them.
Jesus
Looks like
H.
meat's back on the menu. Like
Yeah, exactly, right?
and
God
this-
damn.
They're being very aggressive, but you can tell it's not necessarily that they're cannibals. They're
Mad.
they're enjoying their
They're enjoying the blood sport.
yes.
they're enjoying, according to you, the fact that they are going to eventually kill, cook, and eat us. So
This town has gone full purge, where only murder
Purge rules,
for you
purge
guys is on the table. Murder to you.
Murder
you.
of us.
Yes.
murder to you.
You're walking past. You're hearing people talking.
Murder
about
to
these things,
you.
but
Good
they're-
Murder,
Yeah.
a murder,
Murder
to
to
you.
you.
A pleasant murder to you, milady.
Murder to you, Hotman.
I'm tipping my hat. Good hunt to you. Good luck. Good happy hunting. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Let's go
And-
kill
Murder,
them.
good
What
murder.
They are.
There's a guy with like a chainsaw. He's like, you don't want to come
Oh,
join us?
he bumps into one
You,
of
He's like,
I had
Going
I had the same chainsaw idea. I'm getting my chainsaw. You get a head start. I'll meet you there.
Okay, and he like puts down his like welding mask and like running down the street. Yeah, so you're heading out of time. Totally fine.
Cool.
The crowd that is continuing to gather into the northern alleyways. Conrad, you're now seeing you're the first person coming down the alleyway. They're not seeing you because you're like tucked behind like whatever like garbage and debris and stuff.
filth and muck.
Yeah. You're stealthing fine, but they're like that's the first one to run past you, and like people are starting to also come into this alleyway. They're like starting to get all over the
It's
place.
just a lot of people.
okay. Tell me what I'm looking at here.
So you're
in this
hiding
alley.
amongst the
What do
debris
I-
of the
What do I have to work with?
you're hiding amongst the debris of the alley. You see the light of the flare just outside the alley. You can hear the crowd coming down. You're looking around. You see the guy run past you. You can see that there are not like fire escapes exactly, because these are, if you recall, like makeshift buildings. They're not like up to code, but they are like sloppily built enough that there are all sorts of like ledges and openings and things to like climb around, or you
Yep.
can go down to out the main street.
One of those rickety fire escapes.
No fire escapes. It's like the buildings themselves that you'd have to climb.
I understand what you're saying. You know, the fire trap.
I'm
Whatever.
gonna just
You
say
know,
fire
this-
escape.
the thing that I'm about to scramble up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to, while people start flooding in here, I'm gonna using as much sneak as I can, like kind of scramble myself
Yes.
into this building really quick, giving me just a little bit, like any buffer that I can have to
Help
block
me.
them from getting to me while still me getting away, and maybe them not seeing me would be
Yeah.
creme de la creme.
Yeah, you see, like there is a pathway where you could get on top of the building you're leaned up against right now, because this one's only one story tall.
Yeah, huh?
You're gonna have to roll both climb and sneak again, and they're both gonna need to be successes.
Okay.
It won't be the whole action that fails. It'll be based on like what you fail, what happens.
Well, I've got some luck to spend, so let's see how stealth rolls.
Oh!
Extreme success. All right, now here's the real one. I really could have used that.
Nobody
on the
sees
climb
a
roll.
damn thing.
Oh, please, Jesus.
Oh!
Okay, time to spend 56 luck.
You have it?
Yeah, I got
Nice.
56 luck.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
It's almost all of it, but I'm
Dude,
getting out of here.
Make him roll luck.
How much?
Oh, I did it. I've got
Have-
5 luck left.
Have
Oh,
him
okay, I was
spend
gonna
all that
ask.
and then
I was gonna ask for
have
your
him
luck
roll
total there.
Taylor, why didn't you save 30 for the
Dude, yeah.
for,
I was gonna say, if the mob catches you,
It's done.
Apparently, according to my extreme success and a well-paid for climb roll, I got up to the top of this building and not a fucking soul saw me.
without anyone.
nobody saw you. I never played I feel like there was a sneaky raccoon game that I never
Sly
played.
Cooper.
Sly Cooper, the thief game. That was a
But
good
I
one.
feel like
The
in the
sneaky raccoon
trailers
game.
he like was very like climby sneaky,
Yes,
you know?
correct.
That's kind of how I imagine you doing it, even though you're like a full real man in a suit that's too small for you. I love
button,
it.
the front button of which has popped long ago.
Oh, yeah.
At this
I love-
point, with the effort.
There was
Just
we
the
had a
view
squirrel
of-
character appear, and now there's a reference to
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper.
Cooper.
So in my head now, this game is just Redwall, the TRPG, and I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the
What
shots
about
of
Redwall?
your-
I want to read it.
of your hand going to
Redwall.
climb, but your like sleeve is like way too far down. You know, it's like you're trying to.
So yeah,
climb
you
the
can only
wall.
make this motion to this level. It's like,
Yeah.
I
Things
can't.
you're not good at climbing. Like your hands keep slipping, and you
Oh, I
keep just
know.
getting like so lucky and managing to grab onto something else just in time, and like you're like launching yourself off of things that are breaking, and somehow everything that is like falling down and moving out of place keeps falling like conveniently into
Groundhog
garbage or like directly into the dirt, like,
Yeah.
pointy side down, so that it
There
Thank
are
you
a
for
bunch of
doing this.
pillows down
Seeing
at the
that I
trash,
just
yeah.
paid 60 odd luck. Thank you for making it work.
there is an insane amount of lucky things that are happening. You're like somebody is about to like look up at what's going on, but then they hear like a chainsaw and they're like, oh shit, Chainsaw Eddie's here, this is the real party now, and they like run down the alleyway excited. It's like a long string of very, very lucky things that happen.
a series of fortunate events.
Yes, and you end up like panting on your back on top of the building.
Tell me that this is like
Then it
one of
collapses.
those building in New York where there's like a ledge. And like if I'm laying flat down on the roof, no one could see me from the ground floor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's not going to be a ledge like the New York ones, but you are, unless there are taller buildings around you, unless they had like snipers on the roof, they're
Oh my
not going to
God.
see you from the ground level. You know, just don't like dangle your arm over the side of the building or anything.
Hi.
Conrad is
Starts
just like
screaming
sitting
from the
there
top.
with his gun out, flat on his back.
Yeah, just like, still holding the gun.
Yeah, still holding his gun.
White
Right.
knuckling.
Remy, you're heading down the north alleyway. You just shot your flare.
Okay. Are there people following me down the alley?
Yes. So like everybody's flooding in everywhere.
There's so many people.
I literally know. Okay. It's grappling hook time. I
Grappy.
got nothing else. Okay.
Take it to the
I'm going to-
skies.
exert my last burst of speed and strength down the alleyway, and then I'm going to abruptly stop and shoot my grappling hook up at the building.
Oh, Grappy.
Grappy the grappling. Okay. And yes, Blend Ben Studios. Next time, I will make a groundhog. I will find a time and a place for groundhogs to appear. Unfortunately, everybody seems to be elevating off the ground right now.
It's
Flying
not a good
squirrels.
place to be. It's not a good place to be right now.
So for the grappling hook, roll your handgun skill for aiming it at the correct spot.
Ooh.
This has never.
I like
this
that.
has never been the case before.
You got
It's
it's
so
like the
can
hook
just
shot
go
in
fuck
Zelda. You gotta
yourself,
put the
but
red
sure.
dot on the
I
right
was because I was
spot.
assuming it was like a grappling gun.
It makes
right?
a lot of sense. That is a failure.
Spend 61 luck.
I don't have
Join the
61
club.
luck.
61 luck.
Oh.
You're doing it?
No.
Oh, you don't have
I
it.
don't have it.
Oh.
You
That's
could push it.
detrimental to the potential for you spending the luck. Is not having it.
I thought you had good handguns. So I guess you
No,
have good.
I've never had to use
That's
it for
right.
the grappling hook before. It improves the climb skill, period. That was the only stipulation.
Oh.
How embarrassing, dude.
That's what-
embarrassing.
I
fucking
mean, you can
embarrassing.
change it. You are the DM.
No, I'm
but-
cool. I'm cool with that.
What a
You should
stupid
be
prick.
ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, hit
But
the.
What a
it would
dumb
be bad
fucking
if
donkey.
I handgunned it.
So yeah, hit the grappling hook, and then you have to fully climb up the.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, it adds 20 to my climb.
Okay.
I got a 32.
Yeah, you're
it
good.
adds.
So it
okay.
gets 52. It's even worse.
Yeah, it.
I hate you guys.
So you're climbing up the building. It's a 2-story building.
Yeah. I'm fully aware that people can see me and
Yeah.
whatever. I
Yeah,
don't
just
care.
trying to
I
get
don't
away
care. I'm
from-
just getting away. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's on me.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
Was how I
oh,
rolled
so-
a hook
oh,
of
so
success on the
randomly
goddamn
succeeded.
It's a
climb.
good roll, though. You
Conrad
wasted a
said-
I
good
know, it's a
roll.
good
I'm
wasted
just
a good
gonna
roll.
see.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's-
I just want to he's in his mind like I wonder if I
Oh.
could climb that again. And apparently he
in
could.
part of the building. Yeah.
Robin and the journalist,
Oh,
and you do make it to the. You're probably still climbing like on the second story of the 2 stories.
am I close? Like, is it getting more to the edge of town so there's less buildings, or?
Yeah, it's gonna probably
Fewer buildings.
The buildings are pretty well compacted in, so it's not really like that. It's like you see the final opening to the woods, and you know you're gonna get there next time if you keep running.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get the fuck out of here.
Cool.
I go there and I'm gonna
keep rolling
bank
with you.
east towards the car.
Car is south. Car's like south.
Oh, thank God. That was my question.
I'm gonna go east then.
Wait, I thought Remy picked me up in the car and we parked way
To
up
the south.
north.
That's
to the
right.
south.
To the
Oh,
south,
wait.
yeah,
This
because you guys
is
came
south,
in
right?
the south side because
Yeah.
you parked below.
Motherfucker.
No, but we went around.
So Sinister
Why don't you
Village.
walk the
did it-
perimeter a little bit?
Yeah.
Sinister Village
I
is
don't
on the
know.
north side of Auroraboro. Like you leave Auroraboro out the north.
I was imagining it like kind of northeast, but we went northeast.
Northeast
and
is
then,
correct. I 100% agree with that.
All right.
So we came at it from the south.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go east anyway.
So away from town.
Sorry,
Okay,
west.
bro.
Sorry, west,
West.
is what I meant
Cool.
to say. I apologize.
East? No.
So you're heading
You're fired again.
west.
Should we presume that the journalists go with him?
Bunch of tag along
Yes, the
fake
journalists
fans.
keep going with him. And then PT Sinclair, it's your turn.
PT Sinclair is
You're
booking
exiting
it,
the town.
booking it directly toward the car.
Yes, you actually. I guess Remy would have had
And realizes he's
would have
85
parked the
years
car in
old.
the same place as before.
Yeah.
So you're heading over to the car.
Which is what? West? No, south?
It's-
North?
It's
South.
south of the town.
West.
South.
I
Okay.
put my guy over there thinking that that's the direction of the car, but if the car is south, then I would have headed south in that last turn.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not looking at the map.
Cool.
No one is.
Yeah, because it was really bad.
No.
I found it incredibly helpful. I was having a good
Very-
I was
time.
just being mean for no
Very
reason. I'm sorry.
helpful.
It's an incredibly helpful map.
Yeah. So the as y'all are like, so Conrad is chilling out on top of the building.
Wouldn't call
Remy
it
is-
chilling.
Remy is actively
Compared to what
desperately
was happening, I
scrambling
would
up
say
the
it is.
side.
Yeah, Remy's climbing up. The journalists and Robin are heading west around town. P.T. Sinclair is getting to the car, and the apartment building door opens up, and out steps Baggy with his like rifle in hand, and he's like, "Party time," and that's where we're gonna leave it.
Oh
Yes.
my
Or-
god.
Most dangerous game.
Man.
It was dangerous game.
This one.
A T.
I didn't even think about how everybody's completely separated off for Baggy to just go completely crazy. all
Yeah.
Literally
around.
just
Why?
set up most dangerous game.
Sick.
If this were the jungle and not the urban jungle, it'd be most dangerous game in the most literal fashion possible.
Hell yeah.
It's funny
Okay.
because I feel like so much happened, but I didn't write down that much
I
because
think maybe
all of
a
it was
minute
like
of
Because it was
20 minutes
like-
pass and then one action occurs.
it was
think-
all
I think
in
maybe
bullet
5 minutes
time,
of
and
total
then
action,
I had
yeah.
a conversation also.
It's very good.
excellent.
Lots of slow mo.
Yeah.
Bros around the world are gonna love the shit out of this movie. So that's it. That's all. That's it for me.
That's it. That's
All I
it for
got.
tonight. But
That's it, everybody. But
come back here next week.
Definitely.
you should smash that motherfucking follow button
Please do.
right now.
Please.
Before you
so
go.
we're so horny for follows.
That way you can always see what's going on, and Shannon's going to tell us about that later. But what I'm going to tell you about right now is the fact that Brian, Jorge, and myself have a podcast that
Yeah,
happens
we do.
weekly. It's called Are We Friends? The premise of which is we are three boys who've known each other for 10 years, and we go through our interests one at a time to see if we are actually still friends anymore or if it's just inertia. We talk about everything from artificial intelligence to poop.
You have to
So,
press it.
you should also follow that podcast on either of our social medias, both of which are @_Are We Friends, all one word on Twitter or Instagram, or check us out on our website, r-we-friends.com.
.com.
Nailed it.
Downtime with John and Emily. It's the how-to podcast by siblings who don't know anything.
Not a thing.
It's co-hosted by myself, John Downey, and my sister, Emily Downey. You can follow us at Downey Siblings. That's
of them.
DOWNEY siblings, like brothers and sisters, on
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Please follow us wherever whatever thing you check the most. We'd really appreciate it.
Be a follower.
We have episodes that come out weekly. Usually
Allegedly.
around Tuesday, Wednesday time frame.
Sometimes.
We it's tough.
There is an episode.
It's fine. You can listen to our podcast
yeah.
by searching Downtime with John and Emily on your favorite podcast app, website, whatever, or you can find us at getdowney.com. That's GETDOWNEY.com. If you like, it's great if you like just a fun hangout improv comedy show with music in between. We have music from a brand new artist every single week on every single episode, and every single one of them are
Unironically
incredible.
good.
They're all really good musicians.
One of them was Taylor.
Most of them
Or someone
of them are
called
good.
Fax Machina, whose identity we'll never
It's a
know.
complete mystery.
most of them have been spectacular.
Thanks.
A bunch
Please tune in. GetDowney.com at
.com.
Downey Siblings on social media. Check us out.
You can find me on Instagram @SharnonBlarnin. You can also find me right here on Outlaws and
So
Old
sorry.
Ones. God, Brian, I can spell that from here.
I'm sorry.
You can find me right here on Outlaws and Old Ones, which is this little fun
Outlaws.
show that we do every week on
So fun.
Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can
Thirsty
follow us
Thursday.
at twitch.tv/The Outlaws Network.
Whole network of those outlaws.
You can hop in the chat and you can send whatever you want our way. For example, squirrels. I'm
Squirrels
gonna
are
say-
fair game, apparently.
Yeah, you could
For
probably
sure,
also
it's
be
easy.
like,
You can make us
hey,
kill animals.
hey, bitches, take a shot, and we would probably be like, okay, yeah, we're feeling peer pressure, you know, like you could probably do that. You could probably be like,
Pressured by
hey,
our
somebody's
peers.
shotgun a beer right now on camera, and we'd be like, okay,
It's been a long
Do that.
quarantine.
desperate
I am
for alcohol.
so down.
we're desperate for attention and dares and
Why do you think we're on
treats and
Twitch?
all that, yeah. So just shoot that shit our way too. That'd be fun.
Shoot
Do
your
that.
shot.
Somebody
But most
requested
of
a
all-
vampire, and that almost kicked off something.
Yeah.
earlier
True.
than I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Most
Keep it-
importantly of all is you should subscribe. because
That's
then you'll
huge.
get notifications when we stream, which is usually Thursdays, but sometimes also we're gonna stream other times because
Sometimes-
we have other interests.
Sometimes random pairings of
Never
us
get
will
around
just
to
stream
it.
a video game. So
Yeah.
that also happens here.
Keep
I
an,
feel
keep
like
an ear
playing
to the
some
ground.
Civ.
We haven't talked about this,
Civ.
but we will talk about this. I imagine during this season at some point will be our anniversary stream. We started this
Oh,
show
That's
in
gonna
late
be a
May.
fucking mess.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was May 28th if I'm not incorrect about that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So this season there will probably be an anniversary episode, and you definitely want to be there for that. So follow us.
We're gonna black out.
We're gonna full blackout
Lastly,
on
Just
stream.
want to remind you guys that the podcast of Outlaws and Old Ones is premiering Tuesday, April 13th. So check that out. It's going to be a heavily edited and heavily produced version of the show that you see here in the style of a 1930s radio drama. Be there, be square.
There's gonna be brand new music. You've heard the theme song at the beginning of the episode. That was written by Ethan Gustafson. He also wrote just an ungodly amount of new music for us to use for this
All original.
podcast. All original, beautiful, amazing music that we are so excited for you guys to hear. So if you want to hear that and Taylor's awesome editing radio drama style version of our show, make sure to keep an ear to the ground for that podcast. But yes,
Or in your
Ethan
headphones.
Gustafson is our amazing artist who makes all the music for this show and our upcoming podcast. You can find him at somepointsound.com. We
Give me that
also
point.
would like to thank Joe Leib. He goes by at Wormtongue on Instagram. He made all of our graphics that you've seen throughout the show, as well as our character
He's
portraits.
very graphic.
Thank you, Joe. We appreciate you. Find him at Wormtongue on Instagram.
There you go.
All right.
Same to that. Yep, that's it. We gotta find a way to shorten that up.
Just
We have a lot of,
tighten it.
Not a
Just,
chance.
lot of pluggables.
pull it real together.
Anyways, that's the show. I've been your keeper, Jorge.
I have been your super fun times Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I have been Taylor as Conrad Hearty, candidate for mayor.
I have been Brian as Robin Renard.
And I'm John as the world famous P.T. Sinclair.
See you later, fucker.
Bye, legends. Love you.